Okay, I've got a new gadget, quite a nifty one actually, and I'm going to do a quick review of it for you. My dog said he would help, but he's not being much use at the moment. So what we have here is basically what's called a power bank or a portable charger. And quite simply, it's just a battery that you can carry around with you. This one is quite small, fairly light, but very easy to chuck into a handbag or a laptop bag. So what do we have here? Well, basically, it's got two charging ports. You can't really see it here. Let me try this. Oh, that's better. If you look closely, you can see that one says 2.1 amps. Another one says 1 amp. And that means that you can basically charge products either using the super fast port, the 2.1 amps, or the 1 amp port, which is just normal charging rate. In the middle, there is a micro USB here, which you use for charging the power pack itself. Now on the top, as we turn it on, this tells you the level of charge. Now there are 4 lights here. That tells you that the battery is fully charged. As it depletes, obviously these lights go out. Now when it comes to charging, the power pack itself comes with a USB cable. Now it's fairly short, but it does the job. So to charge, what we do is we take the micro USB, plug it into the power bank like so, and you can then either plug this end into your laptop like so, or you can plug it into a USB plug if you've got one like this, and plug it into the power that way. Now whilst it's plugged in, it's got a really nifty feature which is called a pass-through cell. Now that means that you can charge the power bank while you are simultaneously charging 2 other items. So one here and plug in here. So in essence, what you're doing is creating a USB extension port. If you just had one plug, you'd obviously only be able to charge one thing. But once you plug this in, you can then charge 2 items simultaneously. I like that feature. So that's how you charge it. Now, we've already discussed the fact that we've got a super fast port, 2.1 amps, and a normal charging port, 1 amp. Now, you can plug your gadgets into either of these. The later iPhone models do support super fast charging, but if you haven't got a gadget that doesn't support that, don't worry. You can still plug it into that. It won't blow up because inside your gadget there'll be its own internal limit to the amount of force that can go into the gadget itself. Now then, in terms of charging, the first time you charge this, it's mammoth. Let's look at 16 hours to 24 hours to get that initial charge up from 0 to 4. Next time you decide to charge it, it will take a lot less. So for example, I charge mine for about 4 to 6 hours, excuse me, and that will give it a full charge. Now if I was charging my iPhone, I get about, I'd say 4 to 5 full iPhone charges from one battery. Now then, why would you want it? Okay, excuse me. They're particularly handy. I use mine for camping, and I only camp when I go to festivals because other than that I don't want to eat things that make a billy goat puke. It's perfect for travel. So if you're going on lots of flights, on the train, or even if you're driving and you want to charge your sat-nav, that's great. And those of you with children will also recognise why you want to buy this. If you have a child who's out with their friends and doesn't want to come home, and you challenge them about it when they get back, but Mum, my phone had no charge. Buy them one of these for Christmas. They'll hate you, but you'll always know where they are. And one thing I use mine for is it's just handy not to be plugged into a wall. I use my phone a lot, and it's quite nice to be able to sit on the sofa with my phone charging right next to me, so I can make calls, read the news, etc., while the phone's just there. So, how does it work and what does it charge? It charges anything. It charges anything basically with a USB cable. So, we're looking at Kindles, Fitbits, USB speakers, Samsungs, Huawei, I can't say that, iPhones, you name it, it charges it as long as it's got the USB cable. So for example, I've got a Fitbit here, plug that in. Yeah, that's charging fine. Let's double check. Yep, that's come on, that's fine. I've got a Bose Bluetooth speaker here. Oh, we can use that cable. That will also charge fine. There we go. So, yeah, that's charging fine. So, as you can see, two gadgets are plugged in, charging away happily. And if you want to charge the cell at the same time, just use the micro USB and plug it into this port here. And you've got a really, really handy gadget there. So, I hope this is useful. And I can't wait till I get my next gadget.